Hey everybody, Pepper here. I am back on the Back to Beta server for episode 4. It's probably been, let's say hopefully about a week since I uploaded, if I actually get this edited and uploaded in time. So yeah, we'll plan for that. That sounds like a good goal. Since I was last been on the server, we have started working on this train station. And if any of you tuned in the Monster stream or Kellen's stream, you probably saw everybody working on this.
You can make it like sticking out of the mountain, kind of like there's parts that are like submerged in it, and then there's part that's like sticking out.
We could find like a reference image.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start on the
would be
bridge.
good.
That's what I'm gonna start on, and then you guys start on that, and then I'll join you when I'm done with the bridge area.
Like, I think the entrance should be like here. See how there's like already a natural kind of dip in the land here? You can already make an entrance here.
Yeah, if you want to build it like on top of that, that would be pretty cool.
Because I think it would be cool. Like, yeah, break the symmetry a little bit. We don't have to have it in line with that. You cross the bridge, walk over a little bit, and then there's the entrance. You know.
I think we need to get like at least one thing we need to get out on the table is like how big it's gonna be. Let's say we make room for, I don't know, 16 potential railways, because each of us might bridge out eventually. We might have a farm. We might have more places we want to go to. I want to be able to connect them all in the future. Maybe we just build this like pretty dang big. Like 16 potential railways.
My game just, oh my god, the crash slabs. Ah! How do you get them out of the chest?
What is it?
There's a way to do it by if you just hold an item, use like a dummy item, and
What's a
over it.
crash
Did
slab?
I die?
Oh, I think I just clicked the crash slabs. What the frick is that?
Yeah, you did it.
It crashes your game.
Put them in the
Gosh.
thing.
Who donated that? Who donated that?
Box Blair.
Box Blair.
Box Blair.
Oh, they're really cool when we use
Also, I
them.
died. And why am I Steve now?
Welcome back, Jaren. Are you watching that chest?
Yeah.
So if you click over it, you can replace it if you're already holding an item.
Okay.
That's how you got to do it.
Can I use them at all though?
Yeah, check it out. Try placing them.
No. What do you mean? No.
What you hovered over it again? You have to use a dummy item. I told you.
No, I
this.
picked it up. I picked it up with the dummy item.
Yeah, and then you got to place it on another dummy item. Otherwise, it's gonna when you hover over it and it tries to show the name, your game just crashes because it doesn't actually have a name.
Come on,
Oh,
What
Jared.
do they
There's,
look like?
there's a really useful tutorial about that.
You know what they look like? Box Players use them in his build a
Do
lot.
they look like? No, I mean like in the little inventory thing. Like,
They just look like regular half slabs.
so if I like hover over,
That's
are
this
these
one.
it? Oh yeah, that's them.
I'm just gonna start fucking charting shit out. Fuck it. Seriously, I have no idea what I'm doing. Pepper, if you see anything you want to correct me on, feel free.
You gotta make it more taller.
I mean, this is just for the floor.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, keep it up then.
This will lead in here, and we kind of hollow it out a little bit. And then from
Yeah,
there,
he's
we
back.
start just poking shit out of the mountain.
I'm excited for this to see what this looks like.
I mean, yeah, this is just gonna be super
Yeah, it'll
off
be
the cuff.
interesting.
Let's just build it, boys.
Hey, box player, didn't you buy TNT or you bought gunpowder, right?
Oh yeah, I'll bloody bring some TNT over. Let's do it.
Fuck.
Oh, don't do that, man. Yeah.
What do you do?
No, God, he like
Yeah,
he does this like, he says fuck like a girl. I don't know. You guys know. I don't know how to describe it.
Did he do Did he do like a filter or did he just do it?
No. It's just he just.
I just did it. I just did it right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Don't do it again. I'm gonna.
That's pretty good.
I moved my headphones. God, that's just so much fucking
Oh my
trauma
god,
around
monster. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jack Jaren. Oh, wow.
that. Yeah.
Alright, I've made a little start on the entrance, I guess, and I feel like there could be big windows up the front, maybe.
All right, this is a cool
Wanna
train
say that
station.
louder?
I think we're about done.
Yeah.
I think we're about
I don't know.
quick 20-minute adventure, boys. Good job.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, good night.
My contribution was bringing over some materials that I already had, and then helping them dig out this little mountain, this little cliffside kind of deal, and then promptly quitting and going to watch reality TV on the couch. So I'd like to think I had a big hand in this, and then everybody else just did the designing and building of it. So kind of a group, a team effort, group project. Lately I've been, my attention has been divided. I've been playing this game called Smash Carts online. It's a browser game, and I gotta tell you guys, it's better than most AAA titles that I've played in a long time. It's this game kind of like Mario Kart. You pick up these item blocks, and you drive around, hit people with them, get power-ups, and fuck it, I'll just show you. Alright, so this is Smash Carts, and you get to get these things, and this gun's terrible. So like, if you try to shoot it, see, it takes a while, and it locks on to other people. Like, you can't... And then this guy throws this fucking lob nuke. It's amazing how far browser games have come. This shit's like... This is the peak of... this is the pinnacle of competitive gameplay right here, honestly. Like, name me one AAA title in the past 10 years that... Okay, I'm kind of sucking dick. That has done competitive gameplay as well as Smash Cards. Like, you can't name one. A new Call of Duties? No. This needs to be on the MLG circuit, or whatever the fuck. Whatever esports circuit is happening these days, I don't know. I'm old. I'm out of touch. I'm about to be 27. I'm gonna get a kill. I'm gonna get one kill. See, I promise I'm not terrible. I'm just gonna blame the game on this. They're giving me bad weapons, honestly. Okay, look, I traded, see? Look at that, dude. Double smash. Let's go. I didn't win. But if you do win, you get to drive around like this dickhead and just beep this horn. It goes da-da-da-da, and you get to be a big asshole. So, anyway, if you ever get bored of Minecraft, you can try Smash Cards. Alright, back to the game. Oh, yeah, where I left off. I've been, the hotel is the last thing I was working on. And I said I was going to complete the interior. I still haven't completed the interior, but I worked on the interior a little bit. This is crazy, by the way. Monster is building this massive thing, and every time I come back, it's just crazy stuff going on. I don't even know what's happening there, but it's very imposing. So we saw the lobby, but we started working on the rooms, and this is what I came up with so far. You got room 404 and room 343, all references to, well, you know what 404 is. 343 is the company that makes Halo worse every year. And then this is the room. They're pretty similar. They're all like just mirrored from each other. And there's this 1408, 1337. I'm sure you guys probably know these references. Same rooms. And then the next thing we got is the suite up here, which I have not done yet, but I've got it room shaped. What I found with this whole thing is that these interiors were just way harder to design than I would have liked, and I had to kind of cut things up like here, because the way these windows are, it's not very it's not great for rooms. Like I don't know, like see, it kind of curves around the back, and I don't know, I didn't think about the interior when I built this thing, so it's kind of like I'm just kind of everything's an afterthought on the interior. I'm slapping it together, honestly. So yeah, the next thing, the major thing that I've been working on is I wanted to break away and build my own base in this world. And I kind of got started, like I went about 1,000 blocks out through the nether, and I found a pretty cool area, and I've just been flattening it super hard, gathering materials, finally getting some diamonds over there in this new area. So we're working on that, and I'm gonna walk towards that, but I guess on the stroll over there, I'll talk about a little bit about what else I've been doing. I have not had much motivation to play this video game, and I haven't had much motivation to play really any video games, but I haven't had much motivation to do much of anything else. I've been playing a little bit of Halo, but then I was playing Halo Infinite. I thought the game was just bad because, like, it's Halo, it's usually pretty bad. And my controller started scrolling up and down, and I realized my Xbox One controller had this stick drift issue out of nowhere. And I looked, and I'm right out of warranty. I'm like 4 months out of warranty. I've had the controller like a year and 4 months, or a year and 5 months, something like that. And I've just been thinking about how, you know, I have original Nintendo controllers from the 1980s that still work fine. And like if they get a little sticky, you know, if they're not working right, you open them up, you put some rubbing alcohol, and you know, you put them back together and you're good to go. Oh, let me turn this thing down. And nowadays, you know, you get a controller, it's 1 year, and the damn thing stops working, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Like it's absolutely insane. And I know that like designs have gotten more complicated, more complex, but like it's just inexcusable. I remember I had Xbox 360 controllers when I was, you know, 12, 13, and I would, you know, be playing video games, Call of Duty, Halo, whatever, and I'd get really mad, and I'd throw them and, you know, beat the shit out of them, and they're still working, like, to this day. And nowadays, it's like the port either breaks or the sticks break, and it's just, I mean, you just can't do nothing anymore. So I don't know, I wanted to bitch about that, because I need somebody to bitch about that too. Here's where I am. I'm out in this massive area. As you can see, I've been flattening. I love flattening. I feel like me and the last block are two of the YouTubers who do the most flattening in the beta worlds. Like, and maybe it's just because it's easier for me to start from a blank slate. I have trouble starting, like, looking at a mountain, like, oh, how am I going to build around the natural landscape? It's a admirable skill that I've never been able to develop yet. So I like to start flat and then build my stuff up and build around it, build a little hill out, artificial hill, or like some trees or flowers, and do the landscape. Walls, you know, I like retaining walls if you see my single player worlds. So anyway, this is what I got so far. It's not really much. I've been gathering all these materials and smelting this kind of, let's see, like I got all this cobblestone and then I smelted a lot of it in the stone, and I still have to get, there's a bunch of wood that I need to get. But I have an idea. I started building in creative a little to design this sort of castle thing that I'm working on, and I just have to start building and see how it goes. And it's always very hard for me to get the motivation to start building because I just, stuff never turns out how I see it in my head. I don't know if you guys can relate to this kind of thing, but I'm a very OCD person. I have OCD, like diagnosed OCD, and it's very hard because I want everything to be perfect, and of course nothing ever turns out perfect. Nothing turns out the way you see it in your head ever. So it never turns out the way I wanted to, and then I'm like, oh, this is shit, and then, you know, I don't want to put it into a video, and, you know, it's just the whole thing, you know, it's hard to get started. And then once the projects start flowing, whether it's editing a video or building something, and they start coming together and taking form, then I can get excited about them. You know, then it's like, oh, cool, it's working out. But it's always that first step, starting stuff. And I know a lot of people in Minecraft have this same kind of mentality because, you know, I see it on the Reddit all the time where they're like, oh man, like what do I build next? What do I do? I ran out of ideas, you know, whatever. And it's getting that motivation to start it. Because for me, I'm not sure if I've talked to you guys about my philosophy on like this game before, but and maybe this isn't sustainable, but it's like, it's not really a game in the traditional sense of what a game is. It's sort of like, you know, it's like an outlet, like a creative outlet. And I don't love the building process. I don't necessarily even love like coming up with things, but I love the rewarding feeling that I get when something is done. Like whenever a project's done and I can look back on it, that's what I love about the game. It's like easy summary of like my accomplishments. And I feel like that's when you don't have like a lot of things going on in real life. And I know a lot of, you know, it's kind of like the MMO thing. Like you get your accomplishments in games to get that sort of dopamine and like sense of satisfaction and sense of reward. And I feel like that's like what Minecraft does. It's like an easy way to kind of like, okay, I did this project, I planned it out, I built it, and now I've got this sense of gratification that I wouldn't otherwise get in real life right now. You know, if things are going rough or things aren't, you know, kind of panning out. You know, if your jobs or whatever aren't working out, then like, you know, you got video games. It's kind of like a sad way to look at it, but I think it's an accurate way to look at it. That's how I think a lot of people feel who kind of obsess over games. And I'm definitely one of those people. I always obsess over games, and then I get burnt out. And I quit for a while, and then I obsess again. And, you know, right now I'm in kind of like a middle ground stage where I'm just like, I kind of want to do stuff, but I haven't quite made it. Anyway, here are the mines I've been mining. I've been trying the one long strip, and I've been trying alternating like every 2 or every 3, going out 8, going out 4. Not sure like what the most efficient method is. I ended up in a big cave down here where I found a bunch of, I actually found a good amount of diamonds. But it's been working out better, but I don't know why. For some reason on this server, I'm having a lot more trouble finding stuff than I am in my single player world, than I've ever had in my single player world. I don't know. Could just be bad luck. Could be poor mining technique, but it's getting a little better. I've gotten like a little bit over like a 64 stack of diamonds and then some. And then obviously I've been making tools to like recoup my losses and stuff when I'm mining down there. I think that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot to show, I guess. Mostly it's just been sort of a rambling episode, but yeah, I'm finally, like I said, getting to a point where I'm getting ready to start. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to start on this building. Gonna make something big, make something cool. I'll just do it at my own pace, and I'll try to, you know, keep you guys posted and everything, but just want to have fun with the game again. As always, I appreciate you guys. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope you'll come back next time. Goodbye.